Is expected to say, but it could be in response to criticism that the president simply has not done enough to bolster folks in Ukraine. So let's talk to Bret Baier about this. He is the anchor of Special Report with his take on what we might expect from this briefing from the president. Good morning, Bret.
Good morning, Heather.
I think I just said briefing, but we're expecting a statement. Is that right, from the president?
It is a statement,
okay,
and likely in reaction to the Russian parliament's move this morning to ratify and fully move forward with the treaty to annex Crimea. So that's officially the next step of taking Crimea into the Russian Federation. This, as you mentioned, critics are stepping up their criticism of the administration and the actions taken so far, the sanctions, 11 individuals in passports and freezing their accounts, saying that doesn't go far enough. You'll remember the vice president was over in Poland and then Lithuania trying to shore up NATO allies because, frankly, there's a lot of nervousness. You had the head of NATO yesterday saying this action by Russia is the most aggressive threat to Europe since the end of the Cold War. And so there are some people looking at the administration saying more should be done.
Well, yeah, and then we had the head of Israel's defense forces saying essentially that they can't count on America anymore and that he had to walk that back a little bit. So do you think the president might be saying something to try to assuage our allies overseas, that they will be protected if Russia becomes even more ambitious?
Yeah, I think that'll be the message. It's the message they sent Vice President Biden out to Lithuania that the Article 5 section of the NATO treaty will be upheld. The fact that he had to say that, it's automatic that the U.S. has signed on to this NATO treaty, and if any of those NATO countries come under attack, then all the NATO countries step up to defend that country. So you'll likely hear something about that from the president, but more importantly, I think he may issue another round of sanctions or say what else may be happening on the front of trying to send a message to Vladimir Putin.
Okay, and what might those further sanctions look like?
Well, probably more people having frozen accounts, more action on the financial front. This administration sees the money side of things as the most powerful tool and believes that Russia will eventually crumble on its economy if those sanctions are together with the EU put together. Now, what it looks like, I don't know, but I think the president will step up to something in about 45 minutes.
All right, 45 minutes from now in Washington on the South Lawn, making some comments on that. A lot of us will certainly watching that one closely. Bret Baier, as I know you will. Thank you.